Okay. Alright, everybody, it's Coral Island Day. We are first fall. We're almost done our first fall, you guys. We've only been playing since October. No, that's fine. That's more than fine. We're trying to figure things out, at least as they stand right now. So Coral Island is like a farming sim kind of thing. You're trying to clean up an oil spill on a coral reef that's around the island, and there's some quests to help out parts of the town, and you know, you can do mining, kind of similar to Stardew Valley, except there isn't a the bulletin board right now in this game just kind of tells you about upcoming in-game events and birthdays, I think, but it doesn't like have you actually go out on a mission quest for somebody at the moment. I don't know if it will. Game is still in early access. Some things are not fully implemented yet. So right now there's only 2 mine shafts available out of the 4 in the upper mine, like in the land mine. It looks like they've set it up for a potential underwater mine, but I don't know if that's like way down the road or if that was just, let's just throw this in here for decoration. Don't know. And winter's not fully... Winter's the roughest season that has the least amount completed in it. As of right now. Why does that say that? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Stream info. Why? I removed you. This is ridiculous. Twitch. Why are you still tagging me? I changed my stream info and I hit save. Removed all of the tags. They were blank. Cool. Save. Go live. You have the tag of Fibercrafts. No, we're not doing art today. Go back in and Fibercrafts is back. Hello? Twitch. Stop it. Just stop it. Alright. So no mail today, so that's one thing we don't have to worry about. Yeah, so not all of the events are in yet. Some of them are partially in. Where you can go to them and sort of do some of the things at them. But, so it seems like there is some sort of harvest festival type thing. And when you talk to the mayor when you go, when you, like, talk about leaving, it seems that he's reminding you to participate in the Grange display thingy, but there's no way for you to do so right now, at least that I have found. That could be user error, obviously. But the couple of times that I've messed with that event so far, I'm just like, I don't see a way to interact with this. So, I'm thinking it's not fully implemented yet. We got a quality of life update in December that was great. We have another update coming sometime in March. They haven't said when in March yet. just sometime in March. And they're going to be adding bathing suits and a bunch of stuff. They're going to be opening up the 3rd mine shaft. Sorry, I was trying to think of what the hell was in it. 3rd mine shaft, bathing suits. The tree planting festivals now fully gonna be put in. We haven't seen it yet. It hasn't been working yet at all. So that'll be interesting to get a glimpse of that. Dropping off our non-star goodies here. I don't have all of the stuff to make all of our sprinklers yet. I'm gonna need to go diving this winter. Try to get enough for spring crop planting, because then all we have to do is run through. Sorry, loud vehicle. Oh, going by. Because then all we have to do is just run through and harvest. On the days that there is stuff to harvest. Now I don't know if these trees that we've planted, I don't know if they're persistent. I know they only produce stuff in their specific season. However, I don't know if my brain. I don't know if that means that the trees die or if they just stay there and don't do anything. That I don't know. So we may be moving or replanting new trees. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Okay. Come on out, cow. So we need to, our cow has needs. It has an empty heart, so it needs to be petted to make it happy for the day. And we have a milk can above his head. Her head. So she needed to be milked. And her needs have been met for the day. Excuse me. Now we can go about our day. Alright. We have one bottle of sake done. 2 bottles of Karacha. One silver bar. Alright. Eggy plant grape. Sweet potato. I guess everything else is in the other box. Pumpkin, amaranth, beets, bok choy, and artichoke. Okay. Now, it's a scavengeable. Okay. Let's see here. So, grab 3 of those. And we'll deposit those for sale. I did have a box over here. But I was kind of sticking some things and stuff in temporarily. Some finished product. You're not finished though. I'll leave you there for now. Okay. So let's stick I feel like they updated the kegs from the last time I had seen them. Like, I feel like the art on these were updated in December. I could be wrong though, but it feels like they were. Alright, so you know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't checked our town rank. We're still 2 points from this. So I don't quite know why though. So I guess maybe we need to get to the bottom of that mine shaft? Is that what the problem is? Oh. Red Admiral? Huh, have we donated you at all, or? I feel like we have. We have, okay, the journal just popped up because it was a bronze star quality. Compost. Alright, nobody's hanging out here. Oh yeah, we could have fast traveled, couldn't we? Alright, so these 2 mines aren't open yet, mine shafts. These 2 are. We've already cleared the earth one. The earth had the bronze ore. We're gonna head into the water one. Got a few more levels to go in here before we finish clearing this one. And this shaft has our silver ore. So if we want to upgrade our tools to silver, this is the shaft that we need to be collecting materials in. Excuse me. Sinuses. My sinuses were starting to try to drain unexpectedly and kind of painfully all of a sudden. Alright. Don't know why somebody's beeping their horn. This time of day. So this is kind of like the mine in Stardew Valley. Where you... Ooh! Fossil node. Where you need to break rocks, and eventually a way down to the next level will open up. seems to be pretty random from what I've been able to tell about where this way down's gonna show up. It's never really in a specific place. Now you do have a health bar and an energy bar. They're two separate... Oh, there's the way down. They're two separate entities. So do keep that in mind while you're doing stuff. There we go. Like, I know it's been a week since I've been in here, but I really forget how I'm supposed to consume things that fast. So even if you, right now, if you don't hit what you're aiming for, but still swung the tool, it still costs you energy. So do be aware of that. And using your scythe, excuse me, using your scythe also costs energy. Haven't seen too much ore yet. Standing in those pink puddles that this thing is gonna throw at you do hurt. Like the initial throw hurts, and then you just continue to stand in it. That also hurts. Alright, so. Sorry, my voice seems to not be cooperating today. Do we have any... Oh, there's... That's exciting. Alright, hold on a second. I'll explain in just a minute. Alright, I need to deal with a few things right here. Okay. So we do have some ore right here. That's not what I was excited about. See this little crack in the ground? That is an ore vein. We were seeing a couple in the other mine for bronze, and whenever you hit it, it moves. So you have to go to the last bit, and then you can mine that last bit when it stops moving to get more ore. So that's exciting. We haven't found a way down yet, though. That we're still looking for. And I forgot to bring my explosives, so it's making this go a little bit slower. Oh, there's a way down. And if you want to leave at any time, you can just come back over to the rope. Progress is only saved like every 5 to 10 levels, I think. Elevator's not guaranteed every 5th level, from what I was seeing. But I think your progress is at least saved. Maybe. Maybe. I'm still working on figuring out the whole mine situation, so. Oh, there's a way down. Alright, what level are we on? We're on 34. And sometimes you get your way down right away. sometimes you don't. Right now I'm just kind of exploring, trying to clear the mine. I've tried fishing in here on the levels that have water, and it immediately returns my cast. So it seems as though it's either not implemented yet or we're not supposed to. And I've also found that at the moment the spiders are more aggressive than the blobby things. Ooh, what's this? A gem. Amber. Now this one has given us a way down already. This is a 5th level. So that is interesting. Oh, there's another gemmy. What's this? Lepidolite? I don't know if I'm saying that right. That's just a rock, even though it looks funny. And it's okay, I mean, we need this stone anyhow. So we've got a lot of crafting to do this winter to finish getting the farm set up for spring. Starting to get to be later in the day, so we do have to watch our time here. I know I left that ore, but I am trying to watch our time. Because as far as game time is considered, it is about, oh, it's almost 5 p.m. in game time. Clock up here. Just so we don't like fall asleep in here or pass out or anything. Oh, what's that? A labradorite. Interesting. Again, don't know if I'm saying that right, but neat all the same. And kind of like Stardew Valley, you can get these boxes with your swords. Sometimes there's something in them. More often it's no, but we're on level 38. I think the other mine shaft had 40 levels. I want that to be the number. I'm not sure if I'm misremembering though. Alright, come here, spider. We're supposedly getting new monsters as well in the upcoming March update. I don't know if those are going to be scattered through all of the mine shafts or if that's going to be specific to just the new mine shaft. to find a way out of this level. So that rock domino is just, oh, a bonus piece of bronze is one of the skills I have selected, where a rock next to one that you've mined, I guess, for lack of a better word, has a chance to explode and basically mine itself. Come on, we need a way down. You can also make ropes with fiber that will kind of work like the Stardew Valley staircases. You're not going to let me out of here, ever. Do we live here? No. Like, I want out of this level. I don't want to have to redo this level. But it's starting to get late. Come on now. This is starting to get a little ridiculous. Where's our way down? Way down. I really need a way down. What the hell? I don't want to do these 5 levels over again. We may have to. I mean, I need the ore anyway for equipment. So I only have like bare minimum on the equipment right now. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, okay. Oh boy. Everything's coming for us now. Nah, nah, ow. Right, come on. Oh boy. That was a little scary. Especially loading in and everything, doing a little exclamation point above their heads of like, hi! We've been waiting for you. Woohoo! Elevator. Alright, we got some drinky drinks. And I don't know, some kind of weird thing. Okay. Alright, Mr. Elevator. Yep, we've now completed that shaft, I believe. Right? Because when we completed this one, yeah, 40. So 40 floors in that. Let's get our butts home. Oh, wonderful. You're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so compost can go there. Silver ore. Monster essence. Bronze. Oh, we have donated that. Offered. Okay. Apparently we need to hold on to that. We haven't donated that yet, though. Alright, that's interesting. Wild seeds. Okay. Now you... put you back over here. You need to go to the lab. You need to be donated. And you... apparently need to hold on to. Alright, well. Let's see, I want to talk to Dinda in the morning. If her wood shop is open. Oh, it's Sunday. I think it's closed. Damn. Damn it. Alright. Not what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Map. Shop hours. Carpenter, Monday through Friday. Oh, she is open today. Nice. Alright. Is the lab open today? Wait. Oh, it's Friday you close at 3. Motherfucker. Alright, so, that should be Monday through Thursday and Sunday, not... Okay. Alright, okay, so we can go talk to Dinda, and... we can get the house sorted, I think. I think we have everything we need now. I believe this is the last day of the fall growing season. So I'm not gonna bother watering anything that doesn't have a sprinkler on it. So I'm pretty sure winter starts tomorrow. Okay. Get our last harvest in here. Oh, my inventory is full. What? Well then. Let me just run through here real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything with the inventory being full. Alright. These guys are hard to see if the sweet potatoes are ready. Don't see anything there. My mouse isn't indicating we have anything to harvest there. Now I would go with the I would have went with the recycled wood path just to kind of match our scarecrows, but that one it does these weird funny bends in it, and it bothers me when the stuff isn't all lined up, so That's why we went with the stone. I'm fine with the stone though. Scrap also lines up cleanly. One, two, three. We'll pick all the artichokes. Alright, bok choy, cranberries, amaranth. Pumpkins. Alright, Alright, this Karacha will sell. Okay, we need to go and deal with... Oh, hang on. I kind of forgot about our dragon fruit trees. I don't know if these continue to need attention or if these are gonna die. We'll find out tomorrow. Because even in my other game, I haven't played that much with the trees, so we'll see there. All right. Alright, let's get the cow. I have grass starter already for spring, so we're good to go there. We can't do anything about this right now, unfortunately. Excuse me. Even the silver axe at the moment doesn't seem to be able to touch that one. So we might need the gold axe from the mine shaft that's gonna open up in March sometime. Right, I don't think Dinja's has opened yet, but we'll swing by. And see what there is to see here. Oh. You are open. Nice. Okay. I would like to upgrade the house. 5,000 squiggles. Ugh. Let's see, there's different stages here. So this will give us with kitchen space, and will give us a bedroom. Okay, so she's gonna come by soon. Well, tomorrow. Oh right, we need to go into town. That quick, man. Oh. A celery. What do you know? Alright, we've caught that guy before. I need to go to the lab. Silk moth, butterfly, or a silk moth. A silk moth flappy thing. Alright, let's go lab first. get our fossil looked at. That we found in the mine, a Plesiosaurus torso. Interesting. Alright, now let's head over to the museum. Oh, hold on, before we do that. Okay, we're still at 98. Okay. We'll put that in. We've already turned that in. Alright, what does that move us to? 99. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. So there's still something out there. We have yet to turn in here. Have some celery. Well, then give it to someone. Okay, that phone's just gonna have to ring, because I'm nowhere near it. And apparently nobody's available to answer it. Oh, it's somebody picked it up. Alright. I mean, I could have given her the flower, I guess, but that was what was first in my bar, and I'm like, How do you feel about celery? Well, are coffee beans a vegetable? Or are they a fruit? Or are they a legume? I wonder if he'd get mad if I gave him a coffee bean. He runs the coffee shop, or a cup of coffee. We don't have coffee planted yet, though. I don't know if we just didn't hit the season for it yet, or if we weren't the right town rank when the season came through or something. Oh, a book! I'm like, wait, what the hell was that? Yay! I was looking for fossils, but that's fine. Gets us where we need to be in the end anyway. Or at least gets us closer to it. We really need to do some work on the farm, though. That's what we really need to do. We're gonna have to make a ton of walkway pieces. Oh, all of the kelp. Nice. I never see you. Would you like a flower? Cool. He's easy to please. So you can give gifts, kind of, again, like Stardew Valley. They do, unlike Stardew Valley, you do have a running log in-game that keeps track of after you've gifted an item, how the person you gave it to felt about it. So, people. Alright, so let's see here. Where was Prissy Pants? So she liked the tulip I've given her in the past. She disliked the truffle and the celery. Captain liked these things. And I don't have any hates for him yet. So. Alright, I was gonna check that. Did that library book push us over? No, it did not. Because why would it? Or shake fist. Why? Why you gotta be like that? Alright, let's grab this. Got a buggy. And a couple more flowers. We do have that beverage stuff that we picked up as a reward in the mine, so I think we'll go ahead and just double check down here. Make sure nothing else turns up. In the sand here. Whether that's going to be a library book or a fossil. Kind of already really saturated that area. You know where we haven't dug? Out on the little platform. Not the platform. The little island thingy. Are you okay? Because you're just like sitting there floating again. Macy. I have concerns. Don't know if we'd find anything out here. Certainly doesn't seem like we're gonna. All right. Striped garden caterpillar. Cockle. A cowrie. Seeing what we got going on up here. Torn journal page. More kelp, although how did kelp get up here? I'm confused. It's pretty high up off the beach. It's very strange. More kelpie things. Alright. Well. This is the bulletin board here. So it's really just the town calendar. Yeah, today is the last day of the Mooncake Festival. No, Pet Day. I don't know what that means. The pets aren't implemented yet into the town adoption center, so yeah, I got nothing with that. That all can go back into the box. Alright, this stuff. We've already turned in. Because it definitely wouldn't let us do anything with that earlier. Alright, now this guy. Cool, okay. Now we have some hay already. But I don't know when we're gonna get our chickens. Because we're gonna get chickens eventually. And if we get them during the winter, we're gonna need some food for them. Right now we only have the one cow, so we're probably pretty good on... Oh yeah, 300. 300 hay is good. Hey, Sencha. I'm liking it. I ended up backing it on Kickstarter when I first saw it, so I'm glad I did. It's nice. It's, if you've played Stardew Valley, it's pretty similar in a lot of respects, except you actually get some of the things that we wish we had in Stardew Valley. So like the map, right? It tells you where you are, and then it tells you, like, the map is huge, number one. And this isn't in all of it, because I see this fogged out area, so there's got to be stuff beyond this. But when you zoom in, right, it shows you where everybody is, and shows you where they live, and where the businesses are. And so these guys are gathered here. So if you're looking for somebody specific, it's a lot easier to figure out their approximate locations. You're not running all over town. Where the fuck are you? So I do enjoy that, because it is a pretty good sized map. That area is still blocked off to us. We haven't been able to unlock that. And it gives you the hours of the shops on the map as well, so that way you don't get to the store and be like, fuck, it's closed today. So yeah, I mean, that is very nice. Very, very helpful. And there are some fast travel points, sort of like Stardew Valley, but we don't have them all unlocked yet. You kind of earn them as you go, it seems, or you complete quests and stuff. Now, it's still in early access, so not everything is completely working yet. Winter is their least polished season, from what I was reading. So, we'll still be able to continue playing when winter hits. in the next day tomorrow, but like a lot of the festivals aren't fully in yet, but we are getting another small content update in March. They didn't say when in March, because I still get email updates, but sometime in March for they're opening a third mine shaft. We're getting some new monsters. They're gonna put bathing suits on the NPCs. I'm not sure if we get the bathing suit yet or not. That was a little unclear. So that way, you know, like, they're at the beach and they have bathing suits on and that sort of stuff. Seasonally appropriate, I believe is how they worded it. So I mean, so it's not like winter and they're standing out there in a bathing suit, but like when appropriate. Character models are going to be getting facial hair options. So, you know, man, this is like a Technicolor tree here. That was weird. Every time I hit it, it was changing color. But I mean, so far it's pretty good. I am enjoying it. There's all kinds of stuff to plant. It's a much larger variety of items in that respect. Fishing's a lot easier, in my opinion, in here than Stardew Valley. You can let that go anywhere between the 1 and the 4. And you actually see a shadow of a fish. Now you do have the opportunity, or the chance to catch trash instead of a fish, but as that little squiggly line grows, it starts to turn pink. If you let it get too big, your line will snap. But otherwise, you just click your mouse and you can catch your fish. A lot easier than the fishing in Stardew Valley. A lot. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. It doesn't seem as tedious to me, but we'll see how things go. At the moment, I would definitely recommend it. And they're still doing content updates and things, even though, you know, it's in early access. Sometimes some games kind of fall by the wayside when they hit early access and they stop, you know, communicating and like everything's like slows way down. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. Oh, and another thing, which is, I think they just put this in. So if you go to your inventory, and you hover over something, it will tell you if you have donated it to the museum or not already before you go all the way down there. There's also an offered option, because there's the museum donations and then there's the shrines that I think like you get rewards from trying to heal the goddess of the island or whatever. And as you do the donations or as you give your offerings to her, it'll show up here in the corner. Instead of donated, it'll say offered. Some items are donatable and offerable, so that's yeah, very nice. And then you have to try to get your town rank up to improve the town. So they've added, before you had to go down the community center to find out, but now they've added it into your interface, so you can just open this and look. So we have one more stubborn point to get us to town rank 100. So we won't be able to complete the winter offering shrine because we needed to hit that 100 mark before before the middle of fall. So we'll have to wait until next fall to grow the stuff to complete the winter shrine next year. You okay?
As good as I'm gonna be. Tell you about it later.
Okay. But as you increase your town rank, more things to plant become available and what have you. So these are our rankings at the moment. Now, the quest that we're on for the ocean is not, it's still work in progress. So we can't advance that any further than we have at the moment. We're kind of stuck there. But we can still go down and collect materials from down there and stuff. Alright, so those away for now. Do you need me for anything?
No, not at the moment. You're good.
Okay.
Apologies for background noise.
Okay. They just brought my, he just brought my dad home from the hospital. Alright, so we did have a, friendship point increase. Now, there are single people in town. I'm not sure if you're able to marry them yet, but, there's definitely lots of people to give gifts to. And I do like the fact that it keeps tabs on whether or not they've liked the thing that you've given them. So that way you're not constantly tabbing out to a wiki or trying to force the memory. Why is my... Huh? My chest looks like it's covered in snow. I think that's a glitch because you weren't able to put these in the house for a while. I think when we got the quality of life update in December, we were able to. Okay, so yeah, the stuff out here is covered in snow. Alright. Sure. There's a couple of things that you can grow in winter, but not very many. We do have to make sure we feed the cow, though, because it being winter. Sorry, the cat found one of his toys, so he's gonna be making a bunch of crinkly thumping noises because he's spastic with that toy. But as long as he leaves my fish alone. Still baffled by the fish, you guys. I don't understand. I don't understand. Somehow that first fish escaped the tank and vanished. Don't know how. We think he somehow made a Hail Mary leap and hit the feeding door and managed to get out, but we don't know. I went to bed at 5 a.m. He was there. Woke up at like 11. He was gone. Not even 11. I think it was earlier than that. And I'm like, where the fuck's the fish? Russell's like, oh, he's just hiding in his house like he was last night. I'm like, no. He goes, yeah. I'm like, no. And Russell came up. He's moving all the decorations in there. He's like, where the fuck's the fish? I'm like, you tell me. Vanished. The lid was tightly on. There was no signs of water splashes anywhere around on my desk. Behind it, nowhere. Can't find him. Just gone. Okay, these do die. Alright. Well, no. Are they die or are they just dormant? Because it won't let me... Huh. Well, that's interesting. Well. Well then. So, the question is, are they gonna come back? Oh, wait. Nope, nope. Go back. Oh, well. You had food. I didn't realize it, but you had food. We're gonna have to get a silo and a mill soon to keep the hay in. I have to pet the cow. And I have to milk the cow. Alright, cow. You behave. I'm not letting you outside today. It's too cold. gotten access to the yogurt machine yet, which is interesting. Kind of surprising. Okay, so we'll cut that down. I think I kind of want to work my way from down here. It'll probably be easier to see what we're doing. I can't wait to get rid of these big ass logs. But even the silver axe doesn't seem to touch them, which is fascinating. To me, at least. So, I guess we have to wait till we get to the gold axe. I guess it's kind of a way to slow you down. But you can only do so much unless you keep constantly eating throughout the day. Going to the... Oh yeah, you can also craft without having the stuff in your inventory, which is nice. Like, it can be put up in a box. And you can craft it on the go. And it'll have the little wrenchy symbol in the corner if you can craft it. Alright, we do need to make a few of those. And we need a bunch of these. Sorry, I was looking at that, I was like, do I want that instead? I don't know. No, that's a floor. We want path. We want a lot of pathways. I don't know if we want a lot of pathways, but we need a lot of pathway here. But we have almost 2,000 stone, so that should be fine. Alright, I do need to go up and put some recycling into the... put some trash into the recycling machine. Because I think that we can make some more sprinklers. We just don't have enough scrap for it. See, I'm set up down here. Alright, you need a sprinkler. If you're too far away or too close to it, it says you can't use that item here. It's lying. Ignore it. Oh, wait. What is this? I'm sorry, what? Wait. Hold up. Did they change? Oh. Fuck. I'm dumb. Right. I just realized there's two different stone floor pathway options. There's stone floor and there's stone path. Right. Well, I wanted stone floor, not stone path. Because that's what we already have down. Okay. Well, stone's all renewable, kind of. We can just keep going down into the mine and getting more of it. We'll just sell that. That's fine. fuck's sake. I didn't even realize that till now. Wow. I feel so dumb. Didn't even notice till I'm placing it down and I'm like, wait. That looks different. Right. So today's lesson, there are 2 different types of stone. There we go. Stone path/flooring options. Alrighty. Don't know if we're actually gonna plant in this many spaces come spring, but we're definitely starting to get things laid out here. Alright, you've got your sprinklers starting to be laid in. Oh, because you're being sprinklered, does that mean you'll stay hoed for me, or are you gonna unhoe yourself come spring? Damn good question. I don't know. I was gonna do something. What? Oh, I was gonna drop this stuff off, I think. Alright, wood, sap, stone. Alright, these guys are gonna go there. I know we're still kinda working here. On some things and stuffs. So I do wanna take a quick spin around the island though. Did she finish upgrading my house? No. For some reason with the snow on it, it looked different. Okay. I mean, we're in the process of the upgrade happening. I don't recognize my house. Compost. Alright, so there is a couple of scavengeable things that we can find for the winter shrine, but we just can't finish completing it. Until, oh, olive wing. And so we can grow the 2 of the things. But for some reason, 2 of the things can only be grown in the fall for winter. Go figure. Oh, is that another new thing-a-do? A wasp out. My friend, you're sitting out here in the snow in a tank top drinking wine. Aren't you the least bit chilly? Like, you don't even have a coat on. Okay. A grasshopper. A doggo. Ducko the doggo. Okay. That must be some damn fine wine to make you not care about it being cold. Oh. I must have already turned those in. Really? No, it's not letting me. Okay. Well, fine then. Be that way. Ma'am, are you okay? You're laying on the ground. Restocking supplies and doing paperwork is much better than being outside in the cold. Then why are you outside in the cold? Did your friend slip and fall on the ice? I have questions and concerns. Let's go to Sam's. What's up? What's happening? Dry rice can last 4 to 5 years. And they're filling. So I try to keep a couple of boxes in my van. Okay. Except I was trying to shop, Ben. That's fine. Okay, we already have grass starter stockpiled, I believe. Don't really have any gifts to give anybody. I don't think anybody's gonna want a dead butterfly. Or maybe it's still alive. I don't know. Now you're over here? That's the same person, right? Pigeon! It's a pigeon. Okay. Let's see, we don't need the fly. Kind of surprised there's a grasshopper out in the winter, though. That's a little concerning. All of the things. So, our neighbor was supposed to be going out of state for some doctor's appointments. And there had been talk of us possibly checking in on her dog while she was gone. However, she had told us this month, but with all the nonsense going on with my dad, I don't think we can go this way. Okay. I just kind of realized it's the middle of February. She didn't say when in February, and we haven't heard from her. So either she got somebody else to do it, or I don't know, or she didn't go yet, because I'm like, are we supposed to be doing the thing? So this is the shrine. This is the shrine area. This is the shrine we're working on because it's all sparkly. It looks like you can only work on one at a time. So if you click it, the offering panels pop up. Now, as you saw a few moments ago, we had that little red dot up here with, like, I think a number 1 in it. That was saying that we had one thing in our inventory that we could pop in here. So when you click it, then you just click the item and it pops up into here. The name of the item that you need and what you just put up here didn't seem to be cut off before. Oh, wait. Did they remove it? I think they adjusted it. It used to ask you for watermelon in winter, which I thought was odd. But Russell's phone's ringing. I don't know why Russell's phone is ringing. Will you excuse me? I'll be right back. Ow! I'm okay. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm back! Because, as usual, when I'm streaming, all hell breaks loose. So, I'm back, though. We're good. It's all good. I swear there used to be a watermelon up here. And now there isn't. Is this all scavengeables now for winter? Huh. Or do we have to grow? We might have to grow that kale, though. For some reason now I'm thinking that kale's a growy thingy. And not a scavengeable thingy. I think. Alright, well, another butterfly. At the very least. Alright, so. Let's see what we got happening over here. Compost. Oh. Another grasshopper. Why are the grasshoppers out in winter? There's snow on the ground. Wouldn't these guys be like frozen little guys? I know I don't ever remember seeing grasshoppers here in the winter. They're more of like a late summer fall deal here. Some more trash that we can throw in the recycling machine. Now we do have to be careful because using the bug net does cost energy. Western tiger swallow. I don't think we've turned that in. Unfortunately, we don't have a museum fast travel. Or else I just would have went home and traveled back, but... Oh, the poor little flower baskets are all frozen. At least I don't think we've turned this in. I should have looked before we walked all the way down here. Damn it! My own fault for not checking. That's okay. I wanted to kick that trash can anyhow. Sometimes we find interesting things in the trash cans. Sometimes. I'll tell you, it got cold. It was like 73. No, look, there's kale. They changed it. Oh, this is fascinating. When did they change it? Because all of this, the wiki stuff that I was reading when I got stuck was like, oh no, you have to get it by fall. Middle of fall, because the one thing takes X number of days to grow. Now, I think the wiki was for beta? So it was definitely Black Beauty eggplant. Okay, so it was definitely confusing. Trying to figure out what we needed and how we were supposed to get it. I do think there's some kind of flower or something, like that snowdrop thingy. I'm pretty sure. I remembered growing, or there was some kind of tea plant or something that I did grow in winter, which I thought was odd because I didn't think it was going to let me grow anything. Now, I do have some mixed seeds. And I'm almost curious. Oh, we did pick up 2 here. Let me see. How many mixed seed? We've got a shit ton. Let's just see. I'm curious. Didn't I did hoe you, but you weren't watered yet. I want to see if anything happens here. I know I'm a glutton for punishment, but this has the sprinklers. Let's just see. Right, you it wouldn't let us donate. I do want to run to town just real super quick. I don't remember seeing this moth at all, ever. I could just check the inventory journal thingy, but I'd kind of rather just come down and check. I'm not that far. Ma'am, are you okay? Have you broken a hip? You're still laying here. And it's acting like you're not there. I think that's a bug. It's gotta be, right? Alright, we're getting closer to another reward. Did we hit the next town rank yet, though? Yay! Finally! That should be moved up to there. It probably will in the next morning. Cycle here. Alright, so we have a fast travel point over by Sam's. Ben, buddy, aren't you cold? It's kind of cold out. And it's kind of dark out. I figured you would do that like up by your van, where it's prettier, at the very least. Okay. So, get rid of all of this. We already turned in the Brussels sprout on the shrine. Oh damn, that's right, we need to go to the shrine. The scavengeable stuff, it doesn't let us put that in any of the machines because it's considered scavengeable. Has to be considered like fruit or vegetable or something. And even then, you know, sometimes when you try to put it in a machine you think it should go into, it doesn't. I don't know if that's a bug. Or they just haven't implemented it for that item yet. I don't know. At least there's a fast travel point up here. Alright, so there's the kale. So we still need rosehip, snowdrop, and tea leaf. Alright, well we've got 2 things in the shiny shrine. So guess I'll sell that. I'm gonna sell all of them because it's winter and we need everything we can get right now. Dinda's supposed to be working on our house upgrade. Okay, so there's ranching level 2. We had 1 skill point increase. Our max energy has increased by 3. And we can now craft a mayonnaise machine. Yeah, so that wasn't quite so profitable of a day. But what can you do there? It is winter. Alright, so the fuck was that? That vehicle does not sound good. Okay, Fast Friends 2, double animal products. Chance for animals' feed to stay filled the next day. Sure. Why not? Now, they don't have the tier 2 skills in yet, so I've got some skill points that I can't spend at the moment. Okay, so the mayo machine's new. Wood, scrap, and bronze. Alright. Still hasn't given me the yogurt machine yet. I don't know what this is. It looks like some kind of barrel. So that'll be interesting to figure out. Okay, give me that. And let's fill you back up. And I'm gonna dump you in there and there. Alright, we technically still have some of that. What the hell was here? I'm afraid I don't remember. Alright, well. Can go make some wine, I guess, because I noticed that that keg had finished. Okay. Interesting. We've got some growing action happening there. Sorry, I've got real bad nasal allergies and my sinuses are pissed for some reason, so my throat gets snotty at times. Oh. There we go, and time to milk the cow. No, I didn't want to pet the cow. I wanted to milk the cow. Okay, cow is happy. I mean, we could let the cow out, I guess. But, there had been talk of, oh, you should get a heater to keep your cow warm. But it wasn't available in the animal store yet. Maybe I don't have the right level of barn to be possible. Alright, so we'll get that chopped down. Do a little bit of farm clearing here. Since we don't have any crops to worry about having energy to deal with. Okay, so when it said that this stuff didn't grow in the winter, I thought it was gonna die when winter came up. It looks like it just won't expand. So, I mean, that's That's fine, that's fair. Okay, so that was a placeholder, that circle. We do need to make some more tappers. I might move these trees though. I don't know if I'm happy with them there. Alright, so we're definitely getting some more seeds happening here. And there does appear to be some trees that you can cut down up near the mine. And I don't know if we need to keep like replanting trees. Constantly or what? Like that just feels awfully cluttered to me now that I'm looking at it. Like I can't really see them, so I think I want to move these, right? So this is what? Maple. So technically that would be like a syrup tree. Put you there. And I'll try, well, hold on. So that was maple. So what's that? It's one off the path. I'm probably gonna have to do a visual in here. Alright, so that's one there, one there. Alright. So that's what I thought it was gonna look like. Okay, so I don't know if you'll grow if I put you there. I mean, you might. Let me come over here. I mean, those guys are kind of... I mean, you haven't grown very tall. So maybe you do need two in between you. So if I put you there... that would put you there. I guess that could work. We'll have to see. Like, I'm just not... Like, they kind of go invisible when you're trying to access a tree behind it. They all weren't growing either, and we planted these eons ago. That's another placeholder, I guess, that black square. That was the tapper that we just pulled off. Alright. We'll figure this out better. As we get to it. All right. Now we're almost out of energy for right now. Okay. So we'll grab those two. And we'll start placing you there. We need to make one more. Oh, you don't. Oh, you're oh. Well, I'll just have to make sure that you get one next. Alright, let's go do a scavenging run here. I'm going to tuck the tapper away for right now. Alright. Tuck those in there. And I don't really know what I'm doing with the resin yet. I feel like we need it to make something, but I don't know if we do. I have a bottle of wine. Do I have any wine in here? No. Alright, well, let's go see what we can find. I'll come back and deal with that stuff later. In fact, let us eat one of these guys. In case we decide to go bug hunting. Because we might see something. Oh, we need that. We need this too. Were those the two missing things? I think they were. They changed this bundle. Big time. Oh my god, I think we might be able to finish the winter bundle. I think we just finished it. That's exciting because I never finished it in my other game. Let's go see. Let's go see. A fossil. Nice. Oh, this is exciting. I wonder if we'll get a different shrine to unlock. That's fun. I do see that clover. But I'm on a mission. We are on a mission. How many are left?
This is the second one I've had.
Alright. What'd you do?
Oh, well, I was sitting there reading through your dad's volumes of paperwork, and my leg fell asleep in the process.
Oh, I thought you like hurt yourself.
No, like, I'm having trouble lifting my leg. It's that bad. Oy.
Oh, that's a tea berry. We need a tea leaf.
What's
Oh.
that? Oh,
And
sorry.
And we're still missing the flower. Okay, so we haven't finished it yet. They changed the winter shrine.
Really?
And I didn't notice because I had left winter in the other game. But you don't need a watermelon anymore. It looks like it's mostly scavengeables, and yet there's like, I think 2 or 3 things you can grow in the winter with the wild seeds.
Good, because I vaguely remember the watermelon being a pain in the ass.
Yeah, like that was the thing that you had to get by like the middle of fall, or else it wasn't going to be done growing in time because it's got a long grow time on it.
Yep. Well, good. Seems like a good option, especially for winter, you know?
Yeah, I didn't understand why you had to grow stuff in fall for winter. That made no sense. So I guess it was just a temporary thing. Or somebody bitched them out about it, and they're like, oh yeah, we should change that. Especially if, you know, you haven't gotten that far. So I may have been busting my ass to get that last 2 points for the town rank. Not unnecessarily, but I could have slowed down a little bit. A stone. Okay. Sure. Oh, there's Pablo. Hey, buddy! Would you like a bottle of wine? I know there's already a vineyard. Okay, cool. We were kids, of course. So, why don't you go do it anymore? Go play in the snow, Pablo. Go play in the snow. You're allowed. It's fine. Rose hip. Okay, we did just turn that in, I believe. So we're missing the tea leaf. Not to be confused, apparently, with the tea berry. And, the snowdrop. Alright, we've already turned that one in, though. So we can't do a whole lot with that. Excuse me. Alright. Oh, what is this? A pansy. Okay. Sure. I suppose. We've got this. What are you grumbling about, Momo? Captain Grumbles over here. Cats! Everybody stop being dumb. Oh, and I hear a squeaky Zuzu whining on top of it. So there's that. There's that. Do you guys have to go potty? Is that what this is about? And you walk away. Alright then. Ooh. Is that a new one? I don't know if that's a new one. I'm gonna have to pop open the inventory there and take a closer look. Oh, I need that. But my inventory's full. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, we have donated that. I just really didn't want to go back just yet. Okay, let's see about crafting. Oh, didn't use that one. Okay. Well, I don't need the pansy for a gift. Where did he go? Here. Okay. Oh, other dude's down here. Okay, you're happy with that. We've opened up a couple of slots in the inventory. Let's see if we can catch anything. I had a bug happening, or something happening, when I was trying to fish in winter in my other game, where my line was just snapping immediately. So I don't know what that was about. I'd seen some people saying that they were catching sharks, and I'm like, how? I've yet to catch a shark. Again, I don't know if that information was from beta, or if that was from early access. People weren't dating it. Have a meeting to attend. Thank you for showcasing this game. Okay, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Sorry, I just saw that message now. Hope your meeting goes well. This is gonna be trash. My inventory's full and I just tried to fish something else up. Don't look, Valentino. I'm not trying to fish you. I don't know if you can actually see my computer screen or not. He keeps looking at me. I did feed him, but... Another mackerel. Okay. Oh, food. Nice. Food's always good. And then I didn't actually go back and grab the kale that I was trying to get. Why? Because I didn't. And it's me. What am I doing? What am I doing? My inventory's full, apparently. Stone. Gotta get some lights on this farm. Alright. That. We did turn that in. Do I need to get him? So we'll tuck that away and that away. Gotta let Daddy up, Momo. Right, we paid for this house upgrade. Maybe the house will be done tomorrow? So winter's kind of tough profit-wise. Oh, our house upgrade's done. We woke up and the house got bigger. Okay. So we do have like a living room space now. And we have a kitchen, but as you can see, the kitchen's pretty bare. We have to buy our kitchen appliances, so they're a little expensive, and we can't cook until we get those. We can store stuff in the fridge now. Before we weren't able to, so we'll see about, you know, trying to earn some money to buy some furniture. Okay, so let me drop the scrap in there. We need this to put into our recycling machine. He's been in all sorts of trouble today.
Oh my god, he's been a little shit all day.
I woke up and he was in Momo's bed. And Momo was like huddled in the corner of it. I was like, really? Okay, we're gonna need to go diving here soon. So we're out of silver kelp and we need that to finish this. We need to take care of the cow.
You said cow?
Hi, cow.
Meow. Hi, cow cow.
Hi.
You guest starring?
Huh? Oh. He's gonna think he's guest starring. Hi. Hi, pain in the ass.
Okay. You had your moment. Scoot.
We need to feed the cow. Do I need to make you dinner or is this your dinner? Okay. Alright, let's pet the cow. The cow, not the cat cow. Let's milk the cow. And we'll feed the cow. Alright. And we'll put that back just so I'm not walking around with it all day because I don't technically need it. If I had the bigger backpack, I'd probably just leave it in there just for simplicity's sake, but... Alright, we need some more silver kelp is what we need. So let's see about going diving. I think the two missing things I'm growing right now. I think. Yes, let's go diving. I don't remember where we left off. We're down here somewhere. Okay. Here we go again indeed. Sea mushroom. Flower hat jellyfish. Interesting. We do need kelp. Alright, now I don't quite remember where we're at. So it might take us a minute to locate the silver kelp here. I really don't remember where I'm at down here. I get so turned around. There was something moving in the 8-armed sea star. Alright, that's where we arrived. Hello, turtle. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, I need some silver kelp though. Where is silver kelp? I mean, I'll take the bronze kelp. We're gonna need that too. I'm not sure how much bronze kelp I actually have remaining. We still have a good amount of trash in our inventory back at the house. So I'm not super worried about gathering that. At the moment, we've already gathered a good number of this. It just keeps coming back. But I do know that the the silver kelp exists down here somewhere. Where, though? Is the grand mystery. Maybe down here. Is this where those weird statue sea dog things are? Yes. Dragon dog. Alright. Did it? Ah, silver. Two silver kelp. Well. There we go. I was gonna say, we're gonna need a lot more than 2. Yay, double kelp. Fantastic. We need all of the double kelp ever. Because we have a lot. Of sprinklers that we still need to put in. Like a lot. Alright, what's over this way? Anything useful, nothing useful. So, I mean, the stuff down here does come back. At least as of right now it does, so. It is helpful. Now we can't go this way yet for some reason. I don't know if that shrine's not in. We can't go that way. Which is a shame. Because there's silver kelp right there. I'm like, I need you. Yep, we're blocked there too. That's fine. Maybe we need a better dive suit. That might be part of the quest line that's not in yet. No, could be anything really. Oh, there's some more. We need this to make our sprinklers. So we're at 23 so far this adventure. We can't come down this way though, apparently. Well, it looks like we have come down this way before. Wait, is this way actually? Yeah, that way is still blocked. Oh, silver kelp, silver kelp. Alright, so 20 something to... Oh, what is this? Oh, that was a placeholder. Okay. Got all excited for a different shaped thing. I'm like, what is this? No, that was just an image placeholder. Apparently, there's gonna be a way to make gourmet salt from the sea salt. But I haven't unlocked that piece of equipment yet, I guess. We've been so all over the place down here. I don't remember coming through this section. Oh, there you are. I mean, we did, but... Okay, so this guy we can't talk to yet. That's right. This is the weird part that just has no floor and this stuff's just sitting here and it's like, what? So we can't do anything further right there. We're kind of cut off. Oh. Some more silver kelpies. Now we can buy the silver kelp if we get really desperate, but it's really expensive. Can I not? I can't go this. Well, I can sort of go this way. There's like a weird shiny thing that we can't do anything with yet. So let's see. You can just take your scythe and hit this stuff to remove the trash. Oh, my inventory's full. Well, that's a problem. That's a bit of a problem. Small one. Alright, we should wait. There's more kelp. Sorry for the crinkling noise. That's the cat. He has a ball that's kind of like cellophane-ish. Why can't I? There we go. Terrain navigation. I don't know if I have enough bronze kelp now. Like, I don't know where I stand on that. Oh! Wait. What? We never activated these two shrines? What? I thought we did. Oh dear. Alright, well, we know what we're doing tomorrow. Because I need to go up to, How did I miss those two shrines? Oh shit. That was probably our two missing points for the town rank from before, but where I couldn't figure out why the hell we were missing two specific points. Oh, excuse me. Shit. What is this? Huh. Well. Okay, did donate that. I did offer that though. Unless it's part of a different bundle. That's fascinating. Where did I put the seaweed? I put seaweed here somewhere. Was it this one? That's what's missing. It was seaweed. We made Scooby snacks. A zebra mussel. And like, I'm paranoid to get rid of any of this stuff now. But I know we donated some of this already. Did I actually donate you though? Yeah, okay. Cats! Calm thyselves. Please. Hey, cow, get down. Get down. Get down. Down. Off. Thank you. Sorry, he was looking around on Russell's desk for something to get into. He's been a fucking klepto lately. And I don't know why. But, like, Russell's desk is the land of things that make all of the crinkly noises ever, apparently. And, he keeps looking for them to run away with them. And he's been driving us insane. Like, he orders these specific honey candies when he's able to from Amazon. And, the cat is obsessed with the sound that these wrappers make. To the point of madness. I did not realize that I was missing specifically one right there. And I really appreciate that they light up the ground with what squares are going to get watered. Super, super helpful. Okay, so there's that. We kind of already dealt with the cow for the day. I mean, we could go back diving, but I'm kind of like, meh, let's just go wander. See what we can find to scavenge. If anything, did, we miss anything? What's happening out here? I'm just gonna rummage through your trash, okay? Oh, a Brussels sprout. Do you like Brussels sprouts? It was in your trash. From your farm? No, I just pulled it out of the trash can in front of you. You're not very observant. I don't grow Brussels sprouts right now. It's winter. Okay. But if you would like to tell yourself that it came from my farm and not out of your very own trash can, sure. You bet. What is this? A praying mantis. You must have turned one of those in already. What's back in here? And, oh, what is that? I don't know. I want to get to it, though. I can't. It's blocked. For some unknown reason. Alright, what is this? A tea berry. I need a tea leaf. And I need a snowdrop or a snow lily, some kind of something or other. It's Wednesday, so Sam's not really going to be able to help us. I do want to remember to swing by Sam's tomorrow, though. So that we can see if there were any seeds that popped up for flowers at the very least. Compost. So the little clovers that look extremely out of place all off on their own, those are kind of like the wiggling worms of Stardew Valley. And I know I use that as a comparison a lot, but it's I think a comparison that a lot of people will understand. Oh, a centipede. I know we haven't captured one of those before. Fascinating. We need to stop off at the museum then. Woohoo! fell on my ass. Alright. Come here, centipede. Got 2 of them. Alrighty. More compost. That's the fish taco truck lady. I don't really have any gifts to give you guys on me at the moment. I really should get better about delivering gifts around. But it's strange. Some stuff you make, you can give as a gift, and some stuff you can't. So it's definitely strange. Ah, one more. One more item. And then we'll get a bed for free, or a new bed for free. Brown trout. Would anyone like this brown trout that was in the trash can? Just run it under some water, it'll be fine. I mean, you're gonna cook it anyway, right? So, it's all good. Just don't make sushi with it, and you're fine. A just generic moth, really? Really? We're gonna have to start watching the TV for cooking utensils. But I don't want to completely bankrupt ourselves either. Because we're gonna need money to buy seeds come spring. Woohoo! Rewards. We got a chair and a bed. Alright, let's get our goodies home. Yes, sirree. Let's get home and out of this cold. We don't even have a sweatshirt on. I mean, at least we have pants on. We don't even have a coat. I mean, we can buy coats. Well, I don't know if we can buy coats. We can buy different outfits, though. That we can. Alright. So you and you. And all of you. And you. You. No. I need you. You're not getting off the hook that easily. Alright. And the compost. Okay. So we're gonna go into the house. And we're gonna hit P. Put in storage. So P will let us oh. Okay. Mouse, middle mouse lets us rotate. Alright, now this lets us move around the stuff that's already here. So, we have this stuff in our inventory. So we can, like... put that there. And we could... So putting this stuff down seems to be dependent on which way you're facing. Can't sit in that, but... Animals! What are you doing? Making all kinds of noise. Can make a scrap arch and a scrap chest. Alright, today was a little more profitable. Make sure you hit next day so it saves your progress. That is also like Stardew Valley. We've got 2 new things that we can craft. These cats are gonna drive me insane. Okay. All of the sprinklers ever. Alright, let's load up that. Nope. Wrong box. Okay. Well, this stuff is taking its sweet-ass time growing. But it does look like something is happening here. Something. Alright, we're gonna quick take care of the cow. Hi, cow. Oh no, I already paid you today. There we go. I just clicked the wrong button for milking the cow. There's some food. I don't know why I need to feed you with all this hay thrown everywhere in here, but apparently I do. Wasteful. I guess that's not the more desirable eaty bits, I suppose. Alright. So now we've got that. Like, I don't know if I can gift pickled artichokes. I don't think I can. So I'm not real sure why I'm saving them. I guess just because. I don't know. Let's see. Who do we... 1, 2, 3. Let's see, this isn't the hot pepper, so what do we get? Pickled bell peppers. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, we've got the time. Let's head down to the diving pier. Got the time. Our energy's full. I still want to stop by Sam's at some point. Just to see if these 2 missing things I'm looking for are there. There wasn't anything there when I was there before, but I can't remember if we had changed the town rank by then. Oh, a fossil, nice. That's helpful. So we're looking for a beacon. I really could have swore I'd gotten these 2. Guess not. Alright. So the beacon that goes into the shrine that activates it, right? It could be buried under any of this stuff. Oh, what's that? A shimmering coffer. Interesting. We'll have to take that to the blacksmiths. And see what they can tell us about that item. Silver kelp. And we do have to keep an eye on our energy. Now, if we get too dangerously low, Robot will yell at us. So it is kind of nice. As a reminder of, hey, fuckwit, eat or stop. Those are your options. Now, it can be a little distance away from the shrine. There it is. Or at least there's one of them. Don't leave the area after finding it and clicking it, though, because there's a little beam that comes out, a little line, and sometimes the line is blocked by stuff on the ground. And you'll have to free the line. Like here, for example. And little dude's gonna tell you the pathway is blocked. And you have to hit it with your scythe to unblock it, or else it won't heal the site that correlates to that shrine. Jesus, how far is this one going? I know it's blocked. I don't know how far we're going. Are we good? No, we're still not good. For fuck's sake. How far we gotta go here, man? I've got the other shrine that's waiting for me. Oh, this one's already in pain. Holy hell, this one's just taking a world tour. Are we finally unlocked? Oh, for fuck's sake. That was an incredibly long one. I need to eat after that. This one going? This one's heading down here. I know it's blocked. I'm working on it. Oh my goodness. Where else are we going here? Okay, you're gonna stop there. Oh, are you gonna open up down here? Oh, we could get down here. clean up the oil, but not the trash. That's fine. It's not supposed to clean up the trash. That's sort of a our problem situation. Okay. I do need that. Alright, let's head back up. So we have a few errands we would like to run. I need to run to the store. I just want to check on something. I don't think there's going to be a change. Hey, food. But it doesn't hurt to double check. Oh wait, there is something. Oh hey, our thingajigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was like 20, right? I don't know what we do with cotton yet. I mean, I guess it's something that we can make Oh god, no! I didn't want that many. No, stop! Oh god. No! Oh god, I didn't. I didn't want that many. Okay. At least I stopped before I had 20. I would have run out of money. Damn it. Alright. They're trees, so that's why I didn't want that many. Fuck. Alright. We're gonna need to make another scarecrow. And sprinkler. Bronze kelp. Mosasaur skull. Alright. That's interesting. Okay. Sanchez's blacksmithing. All right, boys. Some things you need to help me with. Silver kelp. Take that. What's in this shimmery guy? Glass. Alright then. That wasn't exactly helpful. I don't have any gifts for you on me. Okay. Alright, let's head back to the farm. Oh no, 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 no. Shit. Oh, I've already donated you. Okay, we're fine then. I mean, I have this one. just gonna make what I can there. Okay, so... Okay, so if nothing is here, then... I guess it does start to, undo after a while. Alright. Well... I mean, I feel silly wasting you, essentially. But I don't really... I don't like how big you are. To be perfectly honest, I really don't. I'm actually gonna sell that one. Just not that big of a fan of that one. Okay. So we've got four of these. So 1, 2. I have to figure out a couple of things here. So it's only gonna water two squares though. So the tree so we're gonna have to hand water these for now. Is what I'm thinking. And that's... Oh, well... I might just have to have that one sit funny. I mean, regardless, I'm gonna have to probably water those by hand because of the 4x4 configuration on those. Alright, so you're gonna have to just chill out there for now. For now. You're gonna get a little guy under you. I don't know where you're gonna come across. Two. So there was like the one row. We've got a row here, so you're there. Oh, we need to eat you. Doing all this work here, I'm not paying attention to our stamina. So if we... Alright, we could in theory go back and repurchase 2 of our avocado trees. I'm concerned that you haven't started to grow yet. Like you had a space in between. Okay, so what if I put you there and I come back with the other missing seeds and put you down there? Alright, let's get these guys in here. Okay, my math of 20, or my remembrance of 20 was correct. Since I don't know what those mixed seeds are going to give me, I'm not entirely certain. But these will, or should, round out what we're missing. Alright, good. Alright. Needed one there anyway. that needs one has one for the moment. Alright, we still have to finish clearing some farm space here. Alright. So you will go in there for the time being. And this stuff, come hang out there. We've got to take the coffer to the blacksmith's. Said we couldn't turn that in because we already did, so that's fine. We'll refill our recycling machine. Alright, and we'll head to bed. And I think we're going to stop there for now. I might try to come back and do some Planet Zoo duo work tonight later. We'll see. I'm in the middle of putting together a guide for someone that I kind of want to finish. So I don't know if I'll be back tonight. Actually, I might not, because my voice is kind of shot as it is at the moment, so maybe we won't do that. We will be back tomorrow for regular zoo, for the solo random wheel zoo. We'll be finishing up that carrot cow, that cat area that we were working on last week, and we'll probably spin again tomorrow. We don't have that much more to do over there. We have some building decoration, I think, left to go. So I think we'll be spinning the wheel on the random wheel zoo. Saturday, I'm not doing anything this week. The husband will be streaming, or he's supposed to be streaming, providing life cooperates with us. Excuse me. He should be working on the duo zoo that we're working on together on his area. He should be starting his tundra area. I have a slight head start on him. But I need that slight head start because I'm such a slow builder. So it's fine. He'll probably be done like 3 weeks before me. But, and I'll have to be mad rushing to catch up again. I'll be able to get some more playtime in as soon as I'm done working on this guide I'm trying to put together, because it's a lengthy and involved process. So that way I can ensure that somebody else knows what the hell to do and that I'm not the only one that knows, so I'm not leaving anybody high and dry to figure it the fuck out. So, that being said, I thank you guys for hanging out with me here this afternoon. Do appreciate it. We're gonna pause here, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for Planet Zoo. I don't see anybody on my list that's going at the moment, so we're just gonna stop here. Stay warm, stay cool, depending on where you are, and until tomorrow, have a good one.